Hello, this is the Irresolute Cartographer coming to you with a channel update. It's been a long time since I've done one of these, and I want to make a few announcements and alert you to what's coming in terms of content. First, I want to thank the now 800 plus of you that have subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of you, and I love getting to interact with those of you that I have. Second, if you didn't see my post about it on Twitter, I did finish my coding bootcamp earlier this month, and I am now in the full stack web development job market. This means my time has been freed up significantly. I still have to find a job and I'm still working practice questions, but I'm not spending 4 hours a week in class and dozens of hours a week on homework and projects. A quick note for those of you who don't yet follow me on Twitter, my handle is @GamingWithMaps, where I'm now privileged to have 74 followers. Third, if you didn't see it, I was profiled by Bethesda in their community spotlight section back in October. I'll link it in the description for those of you who want to check it out. Fourth, I want to let you know I've decided to up my game in terms of the production of the lore videos and my SURVEYAL videos. I'm fairly happy with my lore videos as they've been produced in the past, but I know they have flaws. I'm not talking specifically about accuracy to the source material, as I've always done my best on that front, and have listed corrections in the descriptions when I realize my mistakes. I'm talking about my voiceover quality. I know that I have the tendency to speak too quickly, to the point of slurring my speech, and I'm working on overcoming that tendency. I'm altering the way I record these voiceovers, and I intend to continue to find better ways to do that aspect of these videos. In terms of the SURVEYAL videos, they're important to me, and I'm dedicated to documenting the world through its transformation. That being said, I admit that at times these videos have been low-effort entries to make sure I'm putting out content. I've stopped creating that version of these SURVEYAL videos, and if you've watched any of my more recent ones, I'm making sure that I give you actionable information in terms of what resources the site is good for and what collectibles you can find there, along with documenting the site for posterity. So to wrap this little section up, expect better voiceovers on the lore videos and maybe fewer but higher quality SURVEYAL videos. The fifth and final announcement before detailing upcoming content is this. I've created a Patreon account. Let me start off by saying here that I do not expect anything from you, my viewers, in return for putting this content out. Exploring the lore, making these videos for your viewership, and the connections I get to make with you all are what I'm here for. That being said, making these videos is not free of cost to me, and if I'm going to improve the visual and audio quality of these videos, I'm going to need to improve the quality of my equipment. I will say to any of you considering to become a patron of mine on Patreon, I will use any contribution you make to improve my setup, so as to improve the quality of these videos. I'm still figuring out what to do tier-wise for rewards, but I'm currently thinking about a Discord channel, live streams, Q&A live streams, merchandise, and putting your name at the end credits are all on the table. Again though, I don't expect anything from any of you, but if you do want to make a contribution, it's going to go to making these videos better. Alright, with the announcements out of the way, I'll detail the upcoming content. First in this area, I'm going to work on getting a weekly schedule of content for you. I'll try to have that information on my channel soon. I plan to return to my lore video every 2 week schedule, with more should I have the opportunity to do it. I haven't picked out the next topic just yet, but I've got many topics to consider. I do eventually expect to get to the point where new lore videos can only come when there's new content, but fear not, that's a ways off, and we still have at least 3 other Fallout games to consider. A few weeks ago, when I lost the ability to record Fallout 76, I was considering making a What Happened to Concord video in Fallout 4, or maybe remaking my lost Vault 111 lore video. As for the SURVEYAL videos, the next one will regard Treetop Village, and I'm going to make sure that I hit every other location that is set to change with the Return of the Brotherhood of Steel. Speaking of the Return of the Brotherhood of Steel, I will cover that just as I have all of the other BOS content we've gotten so far. Lastly, in terms of Fallout 76 announcements at least, the One Wasteland update has made the combination of a Fallout 76 Vanilla and Fallout 76 Wastelanders main quest walkthrough a far better proposition. I do plan on starting that soon, albeit maybe after finishing coverage on the Brotherhood's return. I've had players new to the game confused about what they need to do to progress, and so hopefully this guide will help them out. Outside of Fallout 76 content, I will likely produce a series of videos on other games to consider. Basically, I love Fallout 76, but there are so many other great games too, and I want to show them to you. I'll probably produce these little short videos, 30 minutes or less, on games you should try out. I do plan to return to my Dead Space series, remaking the first video maybe. Dead Space is a great series, and I hope to see it reanimated at some point, no pun intended. It's got some great world building, and I thoroughly enjoy all 3 games. I also fully intend to create a series on Mass Effect when they release the remastered trilogy. One of the greatest science fiction video game series ever created that simultaneously has the most disappointing ending. Anyway though, that's probably enough for this video. This has been the Irresolute Cartographer. Thank you again to the 800 plus of you that have chosen to subscribe. I look forward to seeing you again next time.